guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with my May TBR. I say this every TBR, but I cannot believe it's already May. I feel like April flew by. Did I go somewhere in April? I did. Oh my gosh. I was like, what, did I go anywhere? I did have a trip in April. I had a trip in March. I've had a trip every month so far this year. I am going to New York in May, but only for a weekend, and aside from that, no more trips until July. But once July hits, I have a lot of trips until October. So I am soaking in these couple of months where, well, more like month and a half, where I am not going to go anywhere. I'm so excited to just like sit and read so much because most of my reading is done on the weekends. But I'm here to chat about my TBR. I do have 2 book clubs. I have a TBR jar and I have some new releases I know I will for sure be getting to, so I'll include that in this video. I did just put a ton of new prompts in here, so that is very exciting. And I'm going to do what I did last time, where I'm going to try to be switching back and forth between digital and physical because I have a huge digital TBR and I read so much more digitally now. So I'm going to be switching back and forth between that when I pick my prompts as well. So we will go ahead and get into it. As always, my first book is my Nora Roberts pick with my Patreon. We do read a Nora Roberts book a month, and I actually would like to read some more Nora outside of the book club. So that is definitely a goal. We'll see if I can fit that in anywhere. But for May, our pick is Come Sundown, and I'm so excited for this because actually I've heard a lot of people tell me, from whether they're friends or in the book club, that this one is very heavy on the suspense, and I'm so excited. Just say they've discovered someone pretty badly beaten in the snow, and that is the first sign of danger that lurks in the mountains that surrounds them. So it's not like a super peaceful town that they live in. I'm just excited. I love the aesthetics of this book. It is so pretty, and like I said, a lot of people have told me I would like it. It is on a ranch in Montana, which is always a fun setting as well. I love how Nora has so many different settings. Like, we read The Collector last month, which I did love, and that had a New York City setting, but I usually like her coastal settings, like small town coast, like in the Pacific Northwest or in like the eastern coast. So it'll be interesting to read her Montana setting because the last ranch one I read by her I didn't love. So we'll see. We will see, but I'm very excited for new Nora. My Patreon is always linked down below if you want to join us. We do read one Nora book a month and chat about it. But then I do also have a book club for Historical Hellions. I didn't after the last book, so I'm hoping I will like our next one. It is actually I believe it's a My Fair Lady retelling. It's by Judith Ivory. The Proposition by Judith Ivory. And I just think that she helps him become better in society, like high class. I think it's that. It's like gender swapped My Fair Lady, I think. We'll see. I do have this on audio though, thank goodness, because for my Nora book club, I always listen on audio. I learned that, and since like halfway through last year, I always listen to her books on audio. And for our Historical Hellions book club, I always like to wait until super close to the live show to read my book, and then I always run out of time, and I really just can get through a book faster if I can listen to it. So this one does. Our last like 2 or 3 have not had audiobooks, so I have been struggling. But I do have some new releases that I am so excited for. I have not yet made my graphic because I'm filming this a little early since I do go out of town next week, but I usually do on Instagram a graphic of all the new releases so I don't forget, but I just only have like my list. So these are all the ones I want to include on my graphic, not that I'm going to read. I will for sure be reading Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. I cannot believe we're having a new one. I do need to read Taming 7 within the next couple weeks, so that is going to be being read, but I'm going to be reading Releasing 10 100% for sure. And then we do have a new Kennedy Ryan book, Can't Get Enough. Absolutely excited for new Kennedy Ryan. I feel like it's been so long since we've had a new book by her, so yes, I will be reading that one as well. And then we do have Rewind It Back by Liz Tomforty, which I hope I get to. I never read her books on time, and I wait like 4 months before reading them. Oh, speaking of, we also have a new Ali Hazelwood I would love to read, but I still haven't read Deep End, and she's already releasing another book. Like, that woman writes so fast, because we're also going to get a new werewolf book in October, I believe. So she's a writing machine, but I will be reading her new book hopefully. And then I do have the new Mariana Zapata book coming out in May, which I still cannot believe we get a new one from her. Holy crap, I'm excited. I have no idea what this even is, like the synopsis. I'm like, what? I did order the special edition paperback. Very excited. And then I do have Beautiful Venom by Rina Kent, which I will for sure be picking up as well. I did pre-order that one, and I think those are the ones that I'm most excited for. Oh, and Rebecca Genchak has a new book coming out, and obviously I'm excited for that. So a lot of my favorite authors are releasing new books that I'll be reading. Hopefully that's a lot already that I'm kind of overwhelmed by, but you know what? It's okay. I will be hopefully reading all of those. So since I have so many books on my TBR that I'm going to be reading, Nora does have a new book out, but that is my book club's pick for June since it comes out the end of May. So I will be reading Nora's new book, Hidden Nature, but that is going to be on my June TBR, in case you're wondering. But now I think I'm going to pick 6 prompts. I am actually doing pretty good on my April TBR. I have a few. I DNF'd the audiobook that I had chosen, The Whirlwind, I think, by Kayla Grossi. I just wasn't into it, and I have been having a really weird reading mood lately. If you watch my most recent vlog, you know I read so many new releases and I haven't liked them. And I'm like, what the heck's wrong with me? And they're like from all-time favorite authors. So I'm just like nervous about reading anything right now, but I have 1 more, maybe 2 I want to read before the end of the month from that TBR. So I feel like I did a pretty good job on that TBR, but let's go ahead and pick 6 books from my TBR jar to include in this video. I did all these prompts last night and this is stock full, so I'm very excited to see what I pull out. We have read the oldest book you have out on KU. Oh my god, okay. I honestly actually am very excited for this because it might be this, oh, I don't remember which one it is though. It might be the Sapphic romance that I've had on there forever that I've been meaning to read that's post-apocalyptic. If it is, I'll be very excited. Borrow date, oldest to newest, show, no, not returned, current. Okay, it is. Okay, so I figured it would be this one. I have really wanted to read this and I've been so intrigued that I've had this out for a very long time, but it is Hearing Red. It is a sapphic dystopian post-apocalyptic, I think, or like during the apocalypse, something like that. But I've been meaning to read this. I think the only reason I haven't though is because it's long and I'm very intimidated by long books. Oh, it's not too long. It's 540 pages, but this did come out April of last year and I think I've had it out for quite a while, at least 6 months, so I will officially be reading Hearing Red, and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, that was like the perfect first prompt, because when I wrote it, I was like, oh, I think I know what it is, but I don't know for sure, so I didn't look it up, but it is Hearing Red, and it's sapphic, and I'm always in the mood for a new sapphic romance too, so very excited. Okay, next we have read a book with a purple cover. When I tell you, I just want to like get rid of half of my library. It's not even funny, but I have too many books sitting around. Like, look at all these books. I need to do a purge soon, but let me look for a purple book. For my purple book, I'm going to be reading Rose and Chains by Julie Soto. I was sent this copy from the publisher. It is super purple. This comes out in July, and I am so incredibly excited for this. I will for sure be vlogging. I don't know if I just want to do like one vlog dedicated to this, or if I want to do like a vlog reading new releases, but this was originally the auction, and I do believe this is broken up into 3 books. This is going to be a series. It was Hermione fanfiction. I have not yet read the auction. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to read this first just because I feel like I will like the auction better, because I just feel like the original works are usually better when they're republished for something. So I'm going to read this now and maybe go back and read the auction. But Rose and Chains, second book from our TBR jar. So excited. Okay, the next one is going to be read an audiobook from Hoopla. One of my favorite prompts. I'm actually going to put this back in because that I like after filming, because that's something I want to have in there every single time. I love Hoopla and mine has so many good books, and I might read a Rena one for this one actually. I think I want to read, because my Hoopla has a million of hers now, I want to read I still have to read the Deception trilogy. I have to figure out a date for my live show for that. The Throne Duet. I think I want to read the Throne Duet, so I think I want to read book 1. So I think I'm going to read Throne of Power by Rena Kent. It's only 7.5 hours. My Hoopla has both, so I'll probably power through and read both of them, but they are mafia romances. And that's all that I know. They're Mafia Rena. I want to read her entire backlist, so this is my go-to for my Hoopla. Very excited. The narrators are, ooh, Shane East and Vanessa Edwin. That makes me even more excited, so going to read those. Okay, so that's 3. Now 4, read an out-of-season romance. Okay, so this is an old one. I do not remember writing this, but this is in a different pen than what I used yesterday. Read an out-of-season romance. So I could read... I'm actually filming this the day before my cozy readathon with my Patreon, and we're actually reading a bunch of cozy romances, and on my TBRs a bunch of fall romances. So I am super in the mood for fall. I don't know, I actually saw this the other day that I had this, and I don't know if this is a, well no, this actually looks very springy. This might actually be springy. I didn't know if this was like a fall romance, so let me put this back. Oh, you know what I really, really want to read? And I don't know where it is. It is at the bottom of a stack down there. I'm going to be reading a Laini Hatcher book because I did not get around to her Christmas romance and I actually really want to read it. So let me find it because like I said, it's at the bottom of a stack behind me and I'm not about to fall over everything. So she has a new book coming out. Actually, is her new book coming out? Her new book comes out in May too. Let me write this down so I don't forget. Leaf and Let Die. It's such a cute cover. This comes out in May, but I want to read her Christmas one, which is Leave It to Me, which I have not read yet. This one is a small town romance. This says it's slow burn, local pariah, town golden girl on the apple farms. Reading The Christmas Tree Farm by Laura Gilmore right now, and I'm loving it. So we're gonna read another Christmas romance in May. And I'm very excited. My Laini Hatcher book. Okay, so that is my out of season romance. Now we're gonna pick 2 more. We have read the first book on your TBR you see in your YouTube subscription box. Okay, let me go ahead and look what we have here. Who has posted today? I don't know. So we're in my subscriptions and immediately I see... Okay, so, we crossed a lot that I've already read. So someone had Enchantra, someone had the Hunger Games new book, which is not on my immediate TBR. I'm not like super excited about that because it's so sad. I saw the Snow movie, whatever that was called. Oh my god, I was like, why is this so sad? Literally, it's Hunger Games. Everyone dies. I don't like this. But, oh, and then someone talked about Save Remember Me. I actually watched Jess Owen's whole video on that. But we do have, I will show you the thumbnail here, Bookables has Worth the Read. Again, it's Enchantra and Save Remember Me, which I've read, but it does have the new Emily Henry, which I... I'm going to be scared to read this. My beautiful Barnes & Noble edition came. This book is just like everything. I love it, but I'm scared because I have loved every Emily Henry book but 2. I've loved the last few that I've read, and I, though, have not enjoyed the past 3 new releases from 3 favorite authors of mine. That includes Abby Jimenez, Lauren Roberts, and Kaylee Smith. So I'm nervous that I won't love this, and I've seen so many conflicting reviews on it. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll like it, but we're gonna read it. Thank you, Heather, for making me read this because your video was one of the first in my subscription box. So that's going to be a book. Oh, this is not... This, I guess this is the next one. Okay, I had already pulled one out, I guess. I thought this was an old one. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my last one, and it is going to be read a book with a fruit on the cover. I don't know what I was thinking when I did this one. Where did I put... Ooh, okay, I might have one. I'm very excited. Hold on. I have so many books. Oh, I have too many things. Please tell me it does. They have a picnic basket. No! Oh wait, okay, this counts. Okay, this was not what I was thinking, but I'm so excited. Okay, Ashley Herring Blake has a new sapphic romance coming out. I was given this by Berkeley Romance, and I remember them being on a picnic basket, picnic table, picnic blanket, and they only have like mushrooms, but there's cherries on her shirt. I literally picked this up because I wanted the picnic. I was like, oh, I think there's food. No, but her shirt has cherries. That is a fruit, so I'm very excited. This is a small town waitress and a Hollywood star's world collide in this new romance, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited, and it's so floppy, so yes. Okay. I'm very excited, and I don't think I'm actually caught up on her romances, but trying to keep up on my queer romances, new releases, sapphic romances, so for sure want to read that. That took a very long time, but that is my TBR. Let me know what you're reading in the month of May and what you're excited for and what new releases you're excited for and what you're excited for me to read. I would love to hear, and that's all I have. As always, thanks so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.